Want to come out as the last squad standing? We got you covered. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're giving you our top 10 strategies and tips for Apex Legends. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Respawn's new Battle Royale game has come crashing in with fast-paced action and traditional shooter mechanics. However, there is a lot to learn. Here are some tips and tricks for you to use as you enter the fray.
Reloading. Got the whole squad.
Number 10. If you're new, learn by dropping into hot heat. The fastest way to get good is to take on lots of fights right away.
Hold on tight. It's time to drop, shock, and rock.
For your first few hours, treat the game like an arena shooter and not like a battle royale. Just drop into high population areas and get fighting. You won't win many games, but you'll get a lot more experience shooting and looting. It's best to hone your shooting skills and combat strategies now rather than later. Sure, you can camp your way to late game, but not to victory. Fighting is unavoidable in the final few circles, and by taking the time to develop your combat prowess early, you'll likely be one of the last remaining squads much more frequently. Number 9. Play a few rounds as every legend. No class is truly going to speak to you from the get-go. In order to understand a class, you're going to have to sit down and spend some time with each of them. Not only will this help you realize what character you're best with, but this will widen your horizons in the event that your preferred character is already taken. Not only that, but knowing how to play each class will make you much better at fighting against each class. If you know what the enemy wants to do with your abilities, you will be able to counter them every time. Number 8. Separate from Jumpmaster right before landing. It may seem intimidating, but trust us, this is crucial.
First blood. Should have seen that coming. Let's go this way.
While it may be important to land as a team, that doesn't necessarily mean for you to land in the same precise spot. Doing this creates two problems. You'll either raid the same building and cause one of your squad mates to remain unarmed, or you'll be in the open longer than you should while running towards a nearby building. Your best option is to land in a sizable area and individually claim specific spots. This will increase everyone's chance in getting something to defend themselves, even if it is just a handful of grenades. Number 7. Don't be picky about your first weapon. Please, don't be that guy. You may not get your preferred weapons or loadout upon landing, but that's not important. Your main focus after landing should be in finding a weapon. Yes, a pistol might not feel great, but people land without armor, so that weak pistol will still bring someone down in just a few shots. Grab whatever you can and wait for your favorite gear later on. It's best to have something to defend yourself with rather than spend the first few minutes of the game looking for only a peacekeeper. In that case, you may as well paint a target on your back. Number 6. Ultimate accelerants go to Lifeline early game. So far, Lifeline has proven to be a must-pick for every squad, and for good reason.
Come and get your birthday present.
In addition to having a decent healing ability, Lifeline can also spawn care packages filled with high-tiered loot. With that in mind, it's important to notify your team's life of any ultimate accelerants you find. These packs will increase your ultimate percentage for a few seconds. Just a couple of these can allow Lifeline to call in a supply drop early in the match. Spam it while you can, because you won't have time to get a supply drop in the late game. Number 5. Listen for chirps. As you traverse the map and head to the next circle, you may hear some chirps coming from inside buildings. This means you are close to loot ticks. These little robots look exactly like the ones that open your Apex packs. Unlike the mechanized loot boxes, loot picks spawn randomly, but mostly in high loot areas. Smash them open with a melee attack and you'll be rewarded with high tier gear such as gun modifiers and armor. So, try to keep an ear out for any strange noises and let your squad know if there's one close by. Or be selfish and reap the rewards. Number 4. Ping all the things. Everyone should be doing this, even if you do have a mic.
Let's go this way.
Apex Legends has one of the most useful communication systems we've ever seen in a game. Pinging. It's nothing remotely new to games, but it can prove to be a crucial tool thanks to the various things pinging can do. You can suggest areas to explore, tell your teammates where you found good loot, give the location of where you spotted enemy players, ask for health and ammunition. It really is a useful tool and gives micless players a clear and concise way to communicate with their team.
Putting some defense in that area.
Number 3. Keep shield cells as your primary health item. Shield cells can save your life. No joke, they really can. Normally, we'd recommend keeping a healthy supply of syringes and medkits, but there is a difference between using both. Whereas syringes take 5 seconds to heal 25 HP, shield cells take a mere 3 seconds to recover 100 shield, or 1 bar of shields. Therefore, shield cells are effective when you're pinned mid-combat. When things aren't getting too heated, jump for cover and pop open a shield cell. If you already have it selected in that slot, you won't need to open the wheel mid-battle and fumble around for it. Number 2. Crosshair Hit Indicators. In Apex Legends, Respawn has included a subtle feature that tells you the type of shield your foes have equipped. Notice those colored numbers that appear when you shoot someone? That tells you what tier armor they have. This is vital to your survival, as you and your squad will have to prioritize who to take down first. Taking on enemy players showing purple hits may not be your best option. If you see they have a similar weapon to you, but higher level armor than you, pull back and reposition to get an advantage rather than trying to take them on in a straight fight. Number 1. When to go for the kill or leave enemies downed. Some people will tell you not to go for the kill on downed enemies. And depending on the situation, it might be better to leave enemies knocked down and crawling as opposed to finishing them off. If they have a strong knockdown shield, it might cost you too much time and too many bullets to finish them off. In this case, you may want to throw a thermite grenade. Although, keep in mind that downed players can still ping and use voice comms, so always assume they are reporting your position to their active teammates. Also, remember that legendary knockdown shields allow players to revive themselves. So if you see the yellow, you need to take them out ASAP. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Внутри от теб зависи, дори знаеш как. Има едно на ум, ще направиш. От теб зависи, дори да знаеш как. Има едно на ум. Не забелязваме, че нощите преливат цели отстрани. Следи се отдалеч надежда да се срещнем с очи. Може би няма начин да спрем.